today's video, we'll be looking at woke spiritual TikToks that will help raise your vibrations.
Being blown up is starting to seem hoaxy to me. I don't trust anything that make it to national news. So if I don't see it happen in real life with my eyes, I just don't trust it anymore. This shit could have really happened, but in the age of freaking deep fake and AI, who the fuck knows? Like, they can make like videos of people fighting, multiple people fighting at once. Like, this is why they don't need Hollywood anymore. Situation was justified, the old man got jumped, okay, and people came to his aid. So I definitely don't see anything wrong with what happened. I just, how people are blowing this out of proportion is just crazy. Like, so many videos is made about this. People are just celebrating, like, they're acting like they destroyed their fucking backwards ass system. Like, none of that shit occurred. Like, they still run America. We still use a fiat currency. They're still poisoning your ass. But hey, we have this Montgomery brawl situation. Yay. Niggas did. They fought back against racist white people. This is something niggas rarely do. They rarely do this shit. And they constantly fight each other. They constantly shoot each other. Like, we're still killing each other in the fucking streets. Niggas was getting killed in the streets before and after. This situation is still getting killed in the streets by each other. Okay, it's not crooked racist cops murdering us down, mowing us down in the streets. It's other niggas. So until we fix that situation, we ain't shit still, okay? There is no unity.
You know what? I see no lie in what she said. Honestly, it's not that big of a victory. It's not a victory at all. It's a shame that it even had to happen, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that we here in 2023 and we still going through the same things that we've been going through for years and years and years. And it does kind of seem like somewhat of a psyop in a way. The fact that everyone, like, man, for like weeks, it's all talking about the same thing, all joking about the same thing. They got shirts being made, all type of stuff. Off of what though? Because somebody got hit in the head with a chair. And that's something to celebrate? It's crazy.
Spirituality actually evil. So I guess there's still people out here trying to...
Hey, but one thing I do want to say though, that song went in though.
Hey, I'm really proud of y'all. Montgomery brawl.
Hey, that song by G-Mac Cash, hey, I rock with the song though.
I tell people that spirituality is actually evil and demonic. So there's people out here saying that the Egyptians are evil and satanic, saying that they got the tree of life from Satan. But since y'all don't know, they took everything from us. I want y'all to pause it and read it. Y'all be saying shit like this because y'all don't know your history. Y'all be ignorant, speaking on stuff y'all don't know about. I want y'all to take a look at the flower of life. This is the origin of all creation. Now I want to show you how they just took everything from us. And this is the tree of life. Just a stem from the flower of life. And they over here trying to make it evil. The Egyptians was here before the Bible, before any other religious book, before Satan was even introduced. All that stuff I just showed you was made way before anything satanic. I want you all to take a look at this 6-point star right here. You see how they reverse it and make it the Star of David? Flower of life makes up 33 circles. And 33 circles birth all creation. That's why we have 33 vertebrae in our spine. That's why Jesus died at age 33. And that's why the Freemason top degree is 33. So you see, they took all this shit from us. The Egyptians actually understood the flower of life. We have all the knowledge within us. We have just been cut off from our knowledge. The Egyptians was connected with the source. They was in tune naturally. Their pineal gland was open. Y'all be so quick to say the third eye is evil because the Illuminati uses this eye. Not even knowing they got that from us too. Y'all don't know your history. Y'all are ignorant. Look at the pineal gland and look at the designs around it. They took this from us and now we have this. Now they're taking your stuff away and scaring you away from it, saying it's evil and demonic. The reason why this is disconnected from the pyramid is because they putting it in your face that they took your knowledge and you don't know your history. That's why the eye is disconnected from the pyramid. You are disconnected from your third eye. You're disconnected from yourself. That's why they put it on the dollar bill so you can see that shit every day. Now they're trying to tell you that the Kundalini energy is evil and demonic. Kundalini energy is just symbolic to your cerebrospinal fluid. You don't just call everything evil and demonic. You lack knowledge on something and now you have to believe that it's evil and demonic because somebody say it is. The reason why we use this snake for our Kundalini energy, because once your cerebrospinal fluid rises up and hits your pineal gland, it swells up and opens up like a cobra. That's why the pharaohs put serpents and cobras on their head to symbolize they had their pineal gland open. There was nothing evil or satanic behind what our ancestors did. Y'all calling them evil and demonic, meanwhile these are your ancestors. There is not one problem with spirituality, so why y'all trying to keep people away from it?
You know, he dropping some gems right there, straight up.
Hey, if you always on your phone, this is what you need to do so you don't go blind by the time you 63.
Right.
Most of all the
I need to show this video to my wife because, look y'all, it be 10 o'clock at night. I be having my eyes closed. I look to the left, I'm like, look babe, you gonna be blind by the time you 40, you better quit playing, so I'm gonna have to show her this one.
electronics that you use that uses artificial lights uses the fake blue light to fuck up your eyes. And what they do is they disrupt the melatonin levels in your body, causing all type of problems. Even though you don't feel pain, that don't mean you're not straining your eyes. If you look at this spectrum, you can see that it's closer to invisible radiation.
Hold on y'all. Let me put my blue light glasses on real quick. Starting to feel a little strain.
So you're literally frying your eyes every time you on one of these electronics. So here's what you need to do. You need to go to your settings, go to display and brightness, and go to night shift mode. And I want you to copy these settings. But the more you put it to the right side, the more visible and the less your eyes will strain. The more on this side, the more your eyes get messed up. So I would just put that on whatever setting that works best for you. But you need this on. Peace, y'all boys.
Y'all better do that, man. Get the iPhone, change your settings. Mine already changed.
Check this shit out. This is weird as hell. This is weird as hell. Check this out.
Whoa, you see that?
Why the fuck is he the only thing glitching? The background ain't moving. The fucking foreground ain't moving.
Is he really there?
How the fuck that even? That's crazy. He ain't even real.
That's a hologram?
What's going on?
Yeah, do y'all think that was a hologram or just a coincidence?
I bet you guys didn't know that your hands actually have different chakra portals and different portals of energy. You are able to actually...
Dragon Ball Z taught us that. All my DBZ fans, stand up. They said you gotta focus on your Kai. You know what I'm saying? And get the energy together. Then you'll be able to fly.
Manipulate energy with your hands. Do meditations and focus on the magnetism. So many times I would actually do these meditations and feel the magnetism within my hands. Especially if you are someone who knows that you do Reiki or you know you have the ability of Reiki, you will specifically aid in this. But one thing I definitely want to talk about is rubbing your hands together as fast as you possibly can, because that is going to create an energy, right? That's why it's hot. That's going to create an energy. Using that, spreading your hands out and manipulating the energy. So do know that you, bro, I'm telling you, like, this world is so fake, bro. Like, you're able to do whatever you want. Just pay attention, bro. Like, everything you see in TV, it's about reality to a certain extent.
Yeah, I'm finna try to get my superpowers.
You gotta start speaking life and power into yourself. You really can speak things into existence. We all know that words are spells. So whatever you say, you invoke. That's why I never say things like I'm broke or I can't do something. The most important conversation you will ever have is the one inside your own head. If you can control that conversation and shift that internal dialogue to a positive one, it will change your life. A lot of people unconsciously curse themselves every day just with their repetitive thoughts and words. It's a lot of people that haven't said anything positive to themselves in weeks or months. They probably haven't even heard anything positive in their life, period. Because most people are watching the news, following this low vibrational shit on social media, and their own thoughts are negative. So a lot of people are in a perpetual negative feedback loop non-stop, to the point where if you say something positive to them, they might actually get offended. You have to raise your vibration in order to manifest a new reality.
The only thing
Look, y'all, we gotta stop the spells, stop the curses.
I'm thankful for this lockdown, that it made me start thinking and asking questions about this. They supposedly care about our health and stuff, but they allow, the FDA approves of McDonald's and allows all of this chemicals in our food, but they care about our health, apparently, yeah. Exactly. And the medication and they only, it's just all a business. You get medication and then you gotta go back and buy another. It's just, it's not, they don't care about your health. They don't care. Just people are brainwashed. People are, they don't let no one, they let everyone think for them, and they let the news think for them, and it's just, it's crazy. I for sure don't turn on the TV and look at News 12. I watch documentaries because, you know, Google sometimes isn't the best option to look for your information, since they censor a lot of articles and stuff that's you know, has answers. The main, not only that, Google and YouTube and Instagram, there's way more other platforms that share a lot of information.
Yo, she woke for real. She knows exactly what's going on.
This is why I say we live in hell. Like, I don't mean it literally, but oh my gosh. If you imagine looking at a tree or a bush and being like, that bush is ugly or imperfect, right? And it's so ironic because the most natural form of hair, which is like just wicks and natural freeform locks, our society conditions you to believe that is ugly. The most natural raw form of whatever. So it's just, this is why our society is literally ass backwards. You go in a store, all of that shit is fake. Yeah, people will be like, I love this food, and then natural food, it tastes horrible. It's crazy. Like we're literally flipped backwards.
You see.
Literally.
So, the more and more you go into this particular part, you wake this sleep up by concentrating on the sleep, because you have gone deeper into those particular corridors or deep passageways with your energy. So we're not talking about a regular sleep where you just sleep a long time. You know how it is. You can sleep so long until you wake up and you feel worse than you did. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If you woke up regular. What we're talking about is a deep sleep. So we're talking about a magical rite or a ritualistic technique to get to that particular dimension. Now, what happens is this. When you go in, your essence is able to gather the melanin, or what you call the alchemical components of these substances in the universe that's inside of us. Your essence or your soul or your spirit is able to gather that stuff together. And the more and more you gather that stuff together, the more and more that stuff ignites or illuminates. But pretty soon, and this is the magical thing about that, pretty soon, this sleep is going to wake up. It don't have to wake up in all of us. We only need one good person to get through the gateway. Mm-hmm. That's it. One good person to get through the gateway.
We need one of y'all. Get through the gateway. Bobby Hemmett, that dude.
When it reverses, guess what happens? When that semen reverses, he loses that semen, which, by the way, in my opinion, all sexual acts are some form of sex magic in some form or fashion. But when the man has an ejaculation, he actually loses, his semen represents male energy. When he loses that male energy, it has to be replaced on an emergency level, and the only thing that replaces it until it to the male energy refills itself is female energy. Okay? So at the moment of ejaculation, until you replenish, for some people it's up to 7 days, you're functioning with more female energy rather than male energy. And then the more male energy you lose, the more physical reality lessons you got to go through. But if you retain your spiritual energy, which is your male energy, by keeping a good balance, you experience your lessons spiritually. You won't have to physically do that shit. But you have to be either in balance or more on the male energy side. So when you're balanced, you don't have to, unless you have the choice. When you're balanced, you have the choice. Do I want to experience this lesson physically? Do I want to go through this shit? Or do I want to figure it out in my head and go through it spiritually and deal with it with my magic or whatever? You see? So if you lose the male energy, you got to deal with it on a physical level. That's how the lessons work. You see? So any questions?
Hey man, y'all better stop watching them X-rated websites. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But what's crazy is it makes sense, right? If they want the man to get rid of the male energy, that's why they push things like toxic masculinity. How can masculinity be toxic? Think about that, y'all. They trying to get rid of the male aspects of the male.
Y'all know how powerful the middle finger is? Did y'all know that the middle finger happens to hold immense power? You can use your right middle finger to manifest anything that you want.
Oh, yeah?
It can be people, new opportunities, new situations. But if you happen to be a person that wants to seek new knowledge or more knowledge, you can place your right middle finger on the middle of your forehead and say to yourself, I seek new knowledge that will help me be greater.
Let's do it, y'all. I seek new knowledge that will help me be greater. Hopefully it works.
Seek new knowledge in order for me to be greater. If you happen to miss a person and you haven't been in contact with a person for long, you can go to your contacts, place your right middle finger onto that contact and say, I expect to hear from this person by the end of the day. Baby, if you having any financial problems, you can go to your bank account, place your right middle finger onto that bank account and say, I expect to see this account to grow to this amount of money.
Say less. I'm just kidding. I'll do that later.
Yeah, let me know how it goes.
That'd be crazy if that's true though, you know.
A man who gets in trouble, who has it to get out of trouble, does not take nothing from another man. That means you're a leash. I turned everything down. These are my troubles, Vlad. That's a man. That's a simp is gonna take money from anybody he can. Nah, it's a man.
Spiritual meaning of seeing a grasshopper.
Before I jump into the spiritual meaning of a grasshopper, I'd first like to say congratulations in advance.
Yo, I've never seen the backside or whatever side of a grasshopper that is this close. That's trippy.
Because they symbolize so much positive things. Grasshoppers symbolize good luck, taking a leap of faith, courageousness and triumph over your enemies, good health and a long life, trusting your inner voice and intuition, abundance and creativity. I mean, seriously, the list goes on and on. Grasshoppers are a great omen of things to come. Grasshoppers can only move forward, not backwards or sideways. This is a confirmation from Spirit that you're going in the right direction. Have you been contemplating starting a new endeavor or simply sitting on the fence of something that you want to start? Well, Scene 1 is letting you know that it is time to take that leap. You got this. Sidebar, did you guys know that the grasshopper actually makes that chirping sound by rubbing its legs against its wings? I just think that's so cool. But anyways, in Feng Shui, grasshoppers are known for good luck and abundance. If you see one at your doorstep, it's definitely a sign of protection. However you look at it, consider yourself blessed.
Okay, I've seen a couple grasshoppers lately. Let's go.
Hey, y'all be telling me it be jokes about this firmament and shit, right?
Look, how can you deny that? How? What is that rainbow, the lower rainbow, reflecting off of? to give a reverse rainbow? I mean, use your common sense.
Can you explain this shit behind me today, yo? Yeah, I got an iPad. I had to hit the wide lens to get this whole motherfucker in the shot. You see the double rainbow? You see this one, it's light. Do you see the second one over my head? Look at that, look at that. This is unfucking believable. I've never seen a rainbow all the way down to the fucking violet as clear in my life. When have you ever seen the end of the rainbow that clear the violet spectrum? Look at the purple. That shit is clear as fuck on both sides.
That's crazy. Y'all know what time it is, man. This is wet.
This is beautiful.
Flat, baby.
Two of them. Yeah.
Spiritual meaning of seeing ducks.
Has a duck crossed your path recently?
Yeah.
Or perhaps you're just curious of what it means spiritually. Well, you came to the right place. Let's dive into it. Ducks symbolize purification, emotional transformation, a sign of good luck, ascension to the next part of your spiritual journey, bonding with somebody unlikely, intuition, gracefulness, protectiveness, and happiness. Did you know that seeing a duck is a sign that you will have good luck in whatever is coming your way? Whether it's a new job, a new relationship, a new business endeavor, it's all good. Ducks also represent stability. Seeing one is a sign that you can finally relax. They're also known for being intuitive. This is because they never truly power down when it's time to sleep. They simply use their intuition. So if you're seeing one, it's a sign that you need to trust your intuition.
Live in a soul system, not a solar system. Earth spells heart because it's the heart of a soul system. Earth is green, and green is the heart of the electromagnetic spectrum. And the sky is blue because blue comes after green. In order to get to heaven, you have to go through the blue sky. Your head is also heaven, and you have to go through the blue chakra to get to your head. You are a star, Mr., Minister, Sister. Stir is star. We start in the stars, and our star goes through the 7 energies, which are our 7 energy centers in the body, mind, and soul. The earth is your body, the moon is your mind, the sun is your soul. The 12 systems in the body are the 12 zodiac signs. Stop looking outside of yourself with all of these religions. We are the whole universe in a physical body, and our consciousness is God experiencing this creation. The link is in the bio for this PDF.
Men with too much estrogen, I swear y'all niggas weak. That's why y'all growing titties and that's why y'all beat y'all meat. Stop eating all that dairy and all of them processed foods. That's why men tend to be bitches and y'all always gonna lose. If you wanna fix it, get that 2-cut testosterone. It got natural herbs in it like Tonkat and Ginkgo. This shit give you a boost in the gym, so go and work out. Go and get a six-pack, hit them titties to the curb now. High estrogen will make you feel feminine. Inject it in the chicken before they kill it, make the chicken big. Erectile dysfunction, now you can't get hard. Got no muscles and you weak, now you emotionally scarred. Damn, you's a chicken head. I take them 2-cup pills after I wake up and I go to bed. Wake up in the morning super hard, then my girl give me head. Work out in the gym on my arms, then I do the legs. I'm a bull and all I see is red.
Okay, y'all. Get that testosterone in your body.
I'm going to tell y'all what to do when somebody tells you thank you. Some of us may not even be aware that the phrases and words that we use have a big impact on our lives because we are constantly spell casting. Words are spells. Everything is energy. Every word has a certain sound or vibration that it resonates with. When you use this phrase right here, you don't know what you are welcoming because sometimes people have spirits that they don't even know or are aware of that is lingering around them. When you use this phrase, you're welcoming them in. I'm gonna give y'all different examples of phrases that y'all can use when somebody tells you thank you. Instead of using this controversial term that everybody else uses, you can say no problem. Don't mention it. Of course, just take note and be aware of the words that you use.
I'll be honest, y'all. I really don't use those 2 words that she was talking about that we shouldn't use much at all. I usually use the no problem. Really, that's it. That's all I ever use. No problem. Every time somebody tell me thank you, no problem, no problem.
It's been too long since I had a talk with you guys, so let's get straight to it. We need to talk about this.
You know what's crazy about this? Y'all ever seen the movie Little Nicky? Do y'all remember that movie? Like where the man literally had the 2 things on his head and he would wear a bra just like this on his head. So it's probably a meaning to that. You know what I'm saying?
The Simpsons always be predicting some crazy things, but not only that, they be having so much truth and subliminal messages inside their episodes. Watch this clip and pay very close attention to all the secret hidden meanings they have in here.
Sounds familiar. What are you doing up there? Look at the people's luggage. I'm the mascot of an evil corporation. Get down from there. We have to keep a low profile till we get to Seattle to tell the world of the plot to destroy Springfield. I don't know. You guys should be talking so loud. No, it's not like the government is listening to everybody's conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You hang up first. Oh, you hang up first.
What a loser.
We're fugitives. We should just lay low till we get to Seattle. Hey, everybody, I found one. The government actually found someone we're looking for. Yeah, baby, yeah.
Not only does The Simpsons already predict everything, which are not even predictions, they've been planning all this, they also throw in secret subliminal messages so that people are aware, but they don't really know they're aware. And I got way more to say about this, so make sure to like this video and follow me for part 2. And subscribe on YouTube, link in bio. Or search up JJDTM on YouTube, because I'm about to be dropping fire content on YouTube that you do not want to miss. And turn on post notifications. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's get it.
So, when he said, he put the bra on, he said, I'm the mascot for an evil corporation, y'all. I gotta look into that, y'all. I think there's a bigger meaning to that because, like I said, this isn't the first time I've seen that image. So, I'm gonna look into that and I'm gonna let y'all know in the next video.
When you read the Bible, you read all of the priests, everything that all these prominent people did in the Bible. They didn't read another Bible to tell them what to do. Ooh. They was getting visions from gods in their dreams. They was getting astral projections to give to the people. They was tapping into higher power. They was using crystals to get a better communication with. They was going fasting for 40 days and 40 nights. They was actually doing spiritual practices to get connected to God. And you reading. You have knowledge, but no wisdom. Knowledge and wisdom are two different things.
We're on shrooms right
now. A lot of you niggas be Bible thumpers, be having all the knowledge in the world, but no wisdom. Wisdom, you get wisdom from actually, like I talked to the Most High yesterday. Wisdom comes from experience. You don't have no experiences with God. That's why you stuck in the knowledge realm. You trying to learn all of these books and do all of these things. Where's your visions? Where's your astral projections? Where is your downloads that you got from meditation? That's how I know you really connected to God. Because God don't give those the normal people.
Mm-hmm.
That's to let me know you ain't really connected. You just a talk. You just talking. Where's your download? Can we actually have a conversation about with downloads? If me and you can't have a conversation, if you want to talk to me about, oh, who won the game last night? Nigga, use a Tyrone. use a bot, an NPC. Use a Tyrone.
Y'all, stop being Tyrones out here. Straight up.
Let's talk about Maui and these fires. So I want to talk about the why, the how, the who, okay? And what I want to talk about is insurance. So he made a great point here, this code upgrade insurance. Now, every policy is different. But let's say like these people don't have that code upgrade insurance. Now they can't perform these repairs on their home because they have to meet XYZ qualifications that just so happen to not be a rider in their policy, right? So coming from a guy that has worked in insurance a very long time, I understand it, I get it, but I also see everything. And what I want to share with you is the how. So we already know how. Fear. Well, what is the fear? It is around every corner that is created in this stage, right? And this is what I mean. So this right here is a society group, right? A private men's organization or chapter the Oddfellows, right? The League of Oddfellows. It's a chapter. These are, so everybody's heard of Freemasonry, but there are different chapters. There are different organizations that are all tied to these same private groups. So let me just read you this crest. Bury the dead. Educate the orphans. We command you to visit the sick and relieve distress. It's a little bit odd when seeing how we know about orphan trains. We know about orphan incubators. We know that fear is a major driving force in this realm. So let's just think about it. Insurance, in case shit happens, right? So what does that mean? It means, well, the farmers in America were doing phenomenal until a little something called the Dust Bowl rolled through. And that Dust Bowl put them in a position to where they didn't have the upper hand. They were without all. So then the government created an organization to come in and get their foot in the door. Once their foot is in the door, they will never get that foot out of the door. They only take until they have it all, right? So now they are firmly embedded into our farming industry to where they tell our farmers what seeds they can plant in the ground and what seeds they can't plant in the ground. Ridiculous, right? We've all heard about the fires between the 1800s, like the Chicago fire. A little bit weird that like 6 million acres of land just burns up. 6 million acres. Isn't that weird and odd to anyone? Like odd fellows, right? Well, let me just get to the point. This group here created the first insurance company. Washington Insurance Group, located in Washington, D.C. Their first poster is like a pyramid scheme. It is literally what it is. Let us help you protect your goods, right? All of the old Tartarian research that I used to do, I used to all get tripped up. They're promoting room and board fireproof? Room and board fire. Why? Why were there so many fires everywhere that is your selling point, that your building is fireproof? It's insanity, right? Well, it is this right here. So this organization that promotes teaching the orphans, that promotes burying the dead, is the insurance group. It's the in case shit happens. What you pay your policy and premium to month after month after month after month, and then maybe something finally happens and you go to submit a claim and you realize, oh, you're not covered for that.
Crazy.
Or you realize, hey, I'm trying to get this done, and then you don't get a check for another month. Imagine if you held on to hundreds of millions to billions of dollars a day. Our money, right? And then you try to get paid out. They either don't pay you out or they drag their feet. Interest. This money is moving and shuffling across, and this is how they did it. These organizations conceded, and this is exactly, you can look this up. They conceded into a sovereign nation. They became a sovereign state and then created the first insurance company. And then magically, things happen like the Dust Bowl. Things happen like 175 tornadoes touched down in one night. Things happen like buildings burned to the ground, just incinerated, but the tree right next 5 feet away is still alive. Crazy things happen that they are supposed to help us with. Do they? No, they don't. And for all of you or any of you who might say that they're starting a GoFundMe this or this celebrity's doing that, or BS, bull freaking shit, there's no way. There's no way. It is a joke. All of it is a joke. These people have more money than they know what to do with ever in their lives. They're going to give a couple 100,000 here, give $1 million here. Fuck that. They should all dissolve it all and help everybody. You actually want to be a good human being? Make a step. Make a step in any direction except for sideways or backwards. That's all I wanted to share. It's a fucking stupid game we play.
I don't even like paying insurance. Hate it.
I'm sitting here thinking, right? Wait a minute. First of all, get y'all ass in here and sit down.
Guy about to bring that fire.
I'm sitting here thinking, right, about all the elites and that other gang of weirdos that associate with y'all. I'm sitting here thinking about how y'all taking all the good food up underground, building all these elaborate bunkers and cave systems all underground because you know what's getting ready to happen, right? But I bet it different.
September 23rd, y'all. Remember the date.
Y'all have an idea what's about to happen. You got an idea. But baby, you can't run. And you sure as hell cannot hide. Because Planet Kai, Mother Earth, the divine feminine. And y'all know how feminine energy get when they get pissed. Or when we've been done wrong. She about to bring the pain. See, I'm starting to learn how to embrace my downloads, okay? And a major one that I got this morning. I know what you're doing. I know what you're up to. And TikTok, this video is for educational purposes only. My channel is strictly fantasy. We've gone through this during about 10 appeals. But anyway, I know what you're up to. And I'm here to put all my people on game. See, you trying to poison us and take us out, take us completely off the planet. Black, white, purple, light skin, dark skin, yellow, but it don't matter. You trying to take everybody off the planet while you sit your scurry ass downstairs up underground and eat on the fresh vegetables that got seeds in. Because see, what you think is that when it's all said and done and Mother Gaia bring that fire, y'all think y'all gonna bring y'all little weird asses back on up top and start this shit all over with. Because see, you wasn't planning on us finding out what you was up to. But we did. And now we're here. Boy, Gaia about to open up a can of whoop ass. And yeah, some of us we're gonna go to the other side, but we're gonna be fine, family. We're gonna be fine. But just sit comfortable in the fact that we figured this shit out. And them hoes mad at us about this. They mad. They thought we was dummies. No. We're a little late to the party, but we far from dumb. Don't forget who your maker is. Now get your ass up out of here.
Gaia about to bring that fire. Y'all, stay woke. Don't become a Tyrone out here. Hope you enjoyed these woke and spiritual TikToks. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bell on, and until next time, YouTube, peace.